Welcome back, everybody, to Tales of Truja, Campaign 3, Shadow of Tythire, Episode 5, Part 2.
Let's do the intro music.
a little quick recap. You all, last time we played, interrogated the people of the black market in New Methlos. You traveled to the apothecary of the king, where you attempted to persuade a female student of the academy to give you all the information that you wanted. Our friend Matthias pulled a necklace from her neck, which set off an explosion, and they were pulled from the explosion and ushered away to a nearby alleyway by a mysterious guard, a mysterious man in guard's armor. And Salvar noticed them going towards the alleyway and approached as well, while Tyrium was off on an investigative mission trying to find the soldiers that Edmond Drassi informed you and...
I was tracking Edmond Drassi.
Yeah, but you went back to find them at the end of the episode. Like, you went back to disguises.
Oh yeah, I took my disguises that I grabbed and went to go look for Edmond Drassi.
Oh, so you have no clue about there.
Those two went somewhere else, and then
The explosion happened.
the explosion happened.
Okay, I thought you traveled.
I didn't go with them because they refused to go get disguises with me. So I bought all of us disguises
For no reason.
just for me to be able to use them.
Okay, so you'll be off doing your own thing, and you and Plick are with the mysterious man in the alley. But we will start with you, Clark. You have been scouring tavern to tavern, just various restaurants, trying to find the guards that were missing from their posts. And in that, you have found your way to an old-style abandoned textile mill.
Okay. Now this was the same, like there was guards posted here that went missing from the same mill, correct?
No. You've just, through various contacts, found that...
Okay.
Found your way to
Is
this...
this on like the south end of the city too?
Yes.
So
it's nearby.
It's
Yes,
nearby.
It's nearby.
Okay. So the textile mill, is there anyone working?
No, it's abandoned.
It's completely abandoned? Oh, okay. I guess I'm going to start with checking the exterior of the building, seeing how everything looks, if it was any forced entry inside, if there's several tracks, things of that nature. Oh, I actually got a good roll. 18 plus or something. Where my character sheet went to. What am I doing? Perception? Investigation?
Either one.
Or survival? Which one do you want?
Either an investigation or perception. That's up to you.
Well, my perception's better. So a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, so you, looking around, you just kind of notice that nobody's really had reason to be here. Nobody's really had reason to be here, and you just kind of see, in the long grass around this textile mill, very clearly beaten paths, and a chain cut off the door, and the doors are kind of creaked open. It's obviously whoever was here made no attempt to kind of hide the fact that they were there.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the broken door.
Okay. Yeah.
So where they cut the lock and the door's kind of open.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go inside there.
Yeah. So when you get in, you do notice. We'll do off the same perception. You notice kind of scuff marks along the ground presumably where iron boots have been dragged across the ground, and they just kind of lead around behind to a nearby abandoned workstation. But it's covered. It's kind of like a cubicle kind of thing, and the tracks just kind of lead around into the cubicle.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the tracks.
Okay, yeah, following the tracks, you turn the corner, and you see the corpses of the 2 guards burned, like armor burned, singe marks and everything from feet to neck, but the head is intact, and they both have just faces of fear on them, like
So it's very obvious that they're very dead.
They are very dead.
Very dead.
Give me an investigation check for around the bodies.
Oh, son. That's me at 18.
18? Yeah. So on one of the nearby nail hanging out of the wall, you find a shred of blue and red cloak.
A blue and red cloak?
Yep.
So it just got hung on the nail basically, and it tore part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take that, put it in my pouch. How many guards? You said there was 2?
Yeah.
Okay. How many total were missing from
The 2.
the 2? Okay. What I would like to do is I would like to, I guess what I should probably do. How close is the nearest guard? Is it within like shouting distance?
Probably not. Like.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. What I would like to do then is attempt to try to find some kind of way to make it easier, like a wheelbarrow of some sort or something, to kind of load them onto and start taking them back close to the city walls. I could, but I don't want to.
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought about it already, but I was like, that looks sus. That looks sus. So just some way to get the bodies back so they can be identified properly.
Yeah, well, I'd imagine there's probably an abandoned wheelbarrow in here. You take it and you load the bodies and start pushing them out of the door, and we transition to Salvar, who is tracking Edmond Drassi. Reminder: it is nighttime currently.
I guess I would like to go ahead and put on my disguise. What kind of disguise is it?
You just said disguise, so I mean you can roleplay that here based on what you bought.
What would be comforting to Edmond Drassi that would not draw his suspicion?
I mean, he's seen your face, so you need something that's going to cover your face.
So kind of like a guard uniform.
Well, yeah, good luck just buying a guard uniform in the capital, but...
No, I went to the black market to buy it. Remember, it cost all the gold that I had.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, you could do a guard uniform, but that doesn't cover your face.
Oh, so like...
Yeah, they wear like Roman-style helmets.
Oh. Well, I guess whatever uniform will cover my face to a degree that I'm unrecognizable. Is the way I'll play it. I don't.
You could just, you could roll performance and try to disguise yourself. Like physically disguise.
He's about to risk it all.
Turn yourself into a little goblin. The dice was heavy.
17.
17? Yeah, so you're able to just kind of Sherlock Holmes it with just different things that you find in the surrounding area, and creating yourself kind of like a false nose and a fake beard and everything, really hiding what you look like as you don what kind of disguise you want to wear, a guard's uniform. That includes armor and everything. And I will remind you that if you are armored, you attack at disadvantage because of your class.
Yeah. I'll wear a college uniform.
Okay, so yeah, you approach him dressed as a or you are in academy, so you have not found Edmond Drassi yet.
Yeah, so
I think you're heading back to the parade field where he was.
yes.
But it is not time, so there's no guarantee he will be there now.
That's true. I'll head there, see if he's there.
Okay, yeah, you approach the parade field, and as you do, you run into a cordon of guards that are kind of got spears blocking the path into the parade field.
Thirsty.
Citizen,
What's going on here?
what do you mean? You haven't heard about the attack?
Well, I was there when I defended from the attack.
Well, we are cordoning the area while the Magistrate Edmond Drassi conducts his investigation.
Do you mind if I
Very much.
assist?
Very much.
Hmm.
Sorry, just orders. No one gets in.
Well, I've been sent by Galandrill to investigate the things that are going on within the city.
Do you have a letter?
Did he give us anything? He gave us nothing?
No, because you were with Plick, and he said that the guards would know Plick.
Oh, yes.
Say your.
I guess I'll try to persuade him.
Okay, you're gonna verbally do this too. Like whenever you roll in persuasion, you're gonna actually say your persuasion first, then do your check.
Accompanying us in our party is Plick, if that tells you anything in regards to...
Plick's not here now, so
Plick is with the rest of our party. He's a small
you could see
goblin.
that. You could see that I would not be doing my job if anybody who came up here and said I know Plick was allowed to just walk through this.
GM, would you like a spear to complete the?
Actually, yes.
Don't slice your fingers, please.
Yeah, it's stout. Grip it and then.
Oh my god.
Alright! Ah,
Can't see that in scene. There's no way.
No.
I would like to briefly describe Galandrill and Plick both, just as proof that I'm accompanying them both.
Yeah. Well, what you're gonna run into though is that you are one talking about Galandrill's personal assistant, who is Plick, and two describing Galandrill, who is like a public figure. He's pretty much like, okay, if we
But
have
Plick is not. He's obscure.
Yeah, but you're in academy robes.
Why are you making... Can I just...
So I had
I'm
a
just
panic.
gonna roll
No,
my
no,
check.
you, no,
I got
no,
a feeling when the feeling
you can
walked
do
outside
whatever
the
you
hole,
want.
I
I am
took
giving
off
you
and collected
relevant
the
information to make a
Take
decision.
them all at once.
That's my persuasion. I'm just gonna roll the check
I
for
figured
it.
it would.
I can't think of anything else to say to the guy.
Okay, roll it.
Roll it.
Well, I get +0 on persuasion, but I rolled a 19.
A 19.
Yes.
Very well. You may go. Cadrix, go with him. I don't want to go with him, man. What are you talking about? I'm the sergeant of arms here. You're going. And so one of the guards named Cadrix grabs his spear, and he's just kind of like, as he accompanies you.
Can I silently cast my conjured armor?
Well, yeah, but it creates an aura, so.
Well, it's invisible to most people, isn't it? Like,
Well, what does
Take it with
what
you.
does the spell say? I can put the spear down now.
it just says
It's
that I cloak
service
myself
purpose.
in magical armor. It doesn't say that it emits any kind of aura.
It makes me want to get a shorter shaft for it, so you can just hold it like next to you, like right here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can silently cast your thing, but I had thought we talked about that it creates a red magical armor around you. Okay. Well,
No, because he's tried to grab me before and didn't see it. And then when he grabbed me, it did like a
Feel you
repulse.
through your pants.
Always.
So as long as nobody attacks me, they can't see it, from my understanding.
okay.
Is it 'cause you
Yeah,
got
I
it
mean,
here?
you can count points
Is
of
it
magical.
fiery?
Alright. Just in case somebody gets suspicious and wants to attack me.
So, what are you looking for here?
I just want to
Oh my
assist
God, you're
Edmund
giving
in
me the
his
fucking riz right now,
investigations.
dude.
Have a few questions for him.
Dude, if
Magic is
ever
not
try to
on
persuade
side.
somebody, you gotta hit them with that.
You said that he was here investigating what happened.
No, we said that we were here to secure the grounds for Magistrate Drossi's investigation.
Which means he's here investigating.
Well, no, because an investigation of this magnitude takes days and sometimes weeks.
And then I have no business here. Do you know where he's going?
Well, the magistrate's house is on High King's Way. Maybe a mile from the High King's palace.
Well, I appreciate your help, sir. if I had gold on me, I would offer it to you, but I fortunately do not right now. But I give you my word that once I do, I will offer you some gold.
You're not gonna give me a tip? No, he doesn't say. He doesn't say
Woof.
that. I don't need your gold, citizen. I'm paid handsomely by the crown.
Appreciate your help.
I have to walk you in.
Paid handsomely by the crown. That was such a cold line. I love that.
And he brings you back out of the cordon, and I guess so.
I'm gonna head towards.
High King's Way is in a part of the city known as Noble's Court, and that's called that by the common people because that's where a lot of nobility keep their mansions and everything. And you are going to head that way.
Yeah. Can I cast a stealth check to like stealthily approach his house?
Yeah, you can do a stealth check anytime you want. But like right now, what it would mean is that you're like traveling the streets. Like what I would say a stealth check right now would be is like.
I just want to approach his house unnoticed.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna take you like an hour or two to get there.
That's fine. My armor will still be up too.
Yeah, I'm just yeah. And we come to you.
So you want me to go ahead and roll it?
Yeah, but do it at advantage because you have a disguise on. 14. Yeah, against the general passerby, you're pretty stealth, and
Okay.
unless it was like I'll say it like this: you will have an opportunity to hide should I include a sentry.
Okay.
So, okay, we come to you, Matthias, who has been escorted to the alley by the hooded and armored man.
1 second, I'm checking something. Those are supposed to be fingers. Not I'm really terrible at drawing hands.
what I want you to do is
Oh fuck!
well, I want you to talk for you
Right.
and for Plick in this because Nate can't be here today.
Of course. Okay.
I could be Flick.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let Clark talk for Plick.
So who's okay? So
Yeah, so he's turned to you and thrown his hood back.
so we're just standing there.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like it's happening in an instant. He just throws his hood back, and so this is your chance to
Okay.
start. You can start conversation.
As Plake, does
What
he
the-
recognize this cat with the hood?
Give me a history check using Plick's stuff.
Alright, give me this.
I'll go with the. What the fuck just happened?
That's 12.
12? Yes, so he recognizes this man as a man named Balian Toromir, and he is a lieutenant of not the king's army, but the pretty much like, I'll call it Crown Guard, that's part of the city, because remember earlier in the campaign I said you can distinguish Crown Guard of the city from the soldiers, because soldiers have a silver eagle and the Crown Guard have a crown on their armor, and they're pretty much just like the city watch or whatever.
Okay.
But yes, he does recognize the man.
Hey, you, Mr. Bailey?
Balian.
Balian. What the fuck is going on here?
Shh! Keep your voice down, Plick. We don't know who else could be listening.
Or are you the one that's listening?
Plick, I am indeed listening to you, yes.
We just got blown the fuck up.
Yes, you've fallen for a trap most sinister.
You seem to know a lot about this.
I've been watching it for a long time.
Do you think to warn us?
Why do you think I'm here and not at my watch post? I was too late, I'm sorry, but I did get you out of there before any suspicion could be drawn to you.
Galadriel's giving us a mission. You've been watching. What dangers are here that we don't know about?
You're a terrible artist. It's a conspiracy, Plick. And it does involve Academy students.
Huh. I know a few that I don't like. I like to cast a fireball on their face.
The masked assassins, they were not assassins from the Guild of Deadly Whispers. They were Academy students dressed up, as you found out, in the black market off of the imitation mask created.
Getting tired of all this. I'm saying this in character, by the way. I'm getting tired of all this run around, go here, look for this, do that. Where do I need to go? Where are these people that I need to find? Tell me who it is, so that I can go talk to them.
Well, the problem is that all clues point me to Edmond Drassi.
Edmond Drassi. That's all you had to say. We already
Third
know it.
magistrate, but he is the third magistrate of the city watch, the Crown's Guard.
Do I look like a
Yeah,
man?
yeah, yeah. So you've been watching us, right? Have you been watching him at all?
Yes, I am with you, and I am with him.
Where's he at?
He's in his manor. But if you do not hurry, he is departing
I
soon.
can't draw hands.
Where's he departing to?
He's made arrangements to go back to his family's holdfast in Crixhaven.
How do you spell it? Doesn't matter.
What do you think we should do?
We gotta go. I'm tired of these people giving us the runaround and me looking for people. If the clues point to Edmond Drassi, because obviously I do not care what this man's position is. I'm tired of getting blown up and freaking attacked and all this crap. I haven't got to really kill anybody, which I don't really care for. So we're gonna go to this Drassi's house and we're just gonna talk to him. We're gonna talk to him very sternly.
You'll lead us the way. You've been watching. You know the secrets. You know the dark ways.
I will lead the way. And from his robe, he pulls a crow. It's very obvious, a wood carving of a crow.
Oh, I thought you meant just a crow.
No, he pulls a wood carving of a crow, and from his other satchel, he pulls a container, puts his hand into it, and this kind of magical ichor, kind of like a magical clay, covers the crow, and the man before you drops as the magical ichor falls off of him, revealing kind of a puppet, and the crow looks exactly like a crow, and he says, "Imran was a friend. Now I will help you." Through the crow's mouth.
Whoa.
Well, help.
Anything after that?
Take us there.
He takes to the sky, and you all can follow him based on this.
You can turn into. Can we follow him like flying wise? Because that just sounds
Just
dope.
click.
No, as the other guy. No way, it's just me and Plick, ain't it?
Yeah.
Piss, I always forget that. Okay, I guess I.
I don't think a griffin would be all that conspicuous, anyways.
No, man, I don't care. All right, so I picked.
Griffins are at this point in Arthurian history, since we are in the Golden Age before the regicide happens.
Regicide.
Yeah. Well, you know about the regicide. It was the whole plot of the Friend campaign.
No, I understand what regicide is. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's a fancy word. That's a $4 word right there, boys.
So Griffin riders are still prominent. So like a large portion of Arthurian knights don't ride horses; they ride griffins instead.
Anyways,
Yeah, go ahead.
let's go, little buddy. And I pick up the goblin and put him on my shoulder. And then with my iron boots, I take off.
Yeah.
Twice as fast,
Yeah.
because that's what my iron. Is it Iron Boots or Iron Boots of Swift? Does it have a cool name? I forgot.
I'm pretty sure they were.
Boots of swiftness.
Yeah, they were either boots of swiftness or boots of fortitude or something like that.
I'm gonna go with Iron Boots of the Swift.
Okay. Winged foot shoes.
Hermes boots.
But yeah, it seems that though no matter how fast you get, the bird can still outpace you.
Well, yeah, he's a bird flying. I'm not gonna be able to run as fast as
Yeah.
They don't say as the crow flies for nothing.
And you're just like you're blowing people's like papers out of their hands on the streets.
I want to really paint the picture of me running though. I'm a very large man and I have a goblin on my shoulder, so it's not like shoo 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 shoo. It's like foo, 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 foo. Like you hear like the boot, like the power behind the boots. Also because I have giant oak tree legs that are just powerful, just crazy powerful.
Yes.
Much unlike your legs currently.
And at this point, Tyrion, your timeline is a little bit behind theirs. As you're wheeling these bodies to the street, you just hear the and you see off in the distance as a plume of smoke and fire rises from the area surrounding the king's palace.
Is there a guard near me at this point?
Actually, yes, we'll say that several are turning the corners and yelling, "To the palace, men!"
Where's the doofus that we talked to that gave us this quest?
Yo, you mean Edmond Drassi?
Is it the same one that told us to find the missing guards?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a conspiracy.
He's like Bran Stark, but evil.
Before I left, I didn't think he was involved, right? He's the one that gave us this quest.
Yeah, you don't think he's involved at all.
So I'm gonna tell one of the guards, like, quick, tell Edmond Drassi, I found the missing, whatever, Edmond Drassi. I found the missing gods. They are here. Stay with this carriage so they can be properly buried. I'm gonna go check this out. And I fucking transform into...
What a druid thing to say. The bodies must be disposed of correctly.
Yes.
They must be buried with all honors.
Yes.
Me, I'd kick them in a ditch or whatever. Like we did that one lady.
Don't
in
we
the
do
Frank
Griffin?
campaign.
How far away is it? Is it like far enough I need to fly to it, you think?
Flying to it, you get there in 5 minutes. If you run, it's going to take you however long it would take your character to run.
I'm gonna do Griffin then. I'm gonna transform into a Griffin. I'm gonna start flying over there.
Yeah, so
Oh wait, there's a noise.
yeah, so before he can even object, you're just and your arms are like wings, and then you like your body's just constricting into a griffin before it enlarges, and he's like, yes, Griffin, and he just stands vigilant at the wheelbarrow, kind of prodding the faces of the dead people, and as you take off into the sky, heading towards the palace. Yeah, so you fly over the palace in enough time to see your friend with the swift boots comes running and grabs the goblin, but the blast is enough to just send him kind of rolling onto the ground. A man in a hood and guard armor kind of picks them up and ushers them to a nearby alley as you kind of circle overhead high in the clouds where the average person couldn't see you with your griffin eyes. You could see the ground. You see the events that transpire with them, with the like the puppet and the crow, and you see them following the crow towards Edmond Drassi.
Just continue to follow.
You want to continue to follow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could come pick us up.
Is the Raven like going super fast?
Yeah, he's outpacing them.
Okay, I'm gonna swoop down and.
Okay, yeah. So you swoop down and pick them up.
Do I see Doofus yet?
Him?
Yeah.
I'm stealth.
No, he's stealth. We're about to get to him.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll scoot down, pick them up, and I'm following this crow. And while I pick them up, I'm like looking down between.
Griffin friend, hello, how are you?
Oh, much to discuss. Why are we following a Raven?
He no bad guy. He take us bad guy.
Nothing flick. This is gonna get real weird.
Oh,
So am I, where you get to conversate with yourself.
So the guy that sent us to find the missing guys is the reason they're missing.
Go on.
Do
dear.
tell.
I just told the guards to warn him that we found the dead bodies. I found them in the abandoned mill.
Then we better go quickly.
Okay, so as you all are flying, we'll cut off your conversation there, and we will come to Salvar, who's just kind of.
I would have left before them.
No, you're already at the manor.
I was about to say.
Because all this kind of happens, like, because you heard the explosion and everything, but you went on. So, you get to the Drassi residence. I'll give you an opportunity to change your disguise before you get there to something else.
Oh, fuck this up.
It shouldn't require changing your face, but if you wanted to, like, tatter your robes or anything like that, change, like, anything about your robes.
I would like to look like a beggar.
Okay, yeah. That's kind of like what I was going for. But, yeah, so you become a beggar as you sit on the side of the road. Do you have any, like, kind of container or anything on your
I
head?
should be wearing that crown.
I don't have much of
I'm the
anything. I have my staff, my katana, my equipment, like my normal robe.
1 second,
plus
time
my
out.
stuff.
Yeah, so is there anything you want to use as kind of like a coin collector? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I do have.
If you have it,
I technically have 4 sets of disguises on me.
okay.
So I would assume in something of those I could have like a tattered hat
Yeah.
or a bag.
Yeah, sure. You have
that
like
I could like.
you have one of those like really weird medieval hats. You know what I'm talking about? The ones with like they look like airplane caps.
And I just like wrap the parts that come down over my hands so that way it's just cupped in my hands.
Arms for the blind.
And you actually see a modified carriage arrive, and it's kind of just
Modified in what way?
modified to be able to transport a wheelchair in medieval times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it just kind of arrives. And
The legless man.
You see,
Rossi just showed up.
Well, no. Out of it comes a knight, and he's much bigger even than a Dawnman, much stronger looking even than a Dawnman, and on his crown, he's lightly armored on his chest, but he wears greaves, and he has like shoulder pauldrons and stuff, and his helm has kind of like draconic wings sprouting from it.
Sounds
I recognize
badass.
this?
It does sound badass, doesn't it?
You do not recognize it.
I can't even roll for it.
No,
I
as he
don't
just no, you
recognize.
just don't. Well, I just know there's no way that you would. As he just kind of strolls through the gates of the Drassi residence.
May I see how he reacts to a beggar?
Well, you can attempt to walk up to the carriage.
Alright.
Okay, you walk up as the knight's getting out. We'll rewind a little bit. You walk up as the knight gets out of the carriage. He starts to stroll.
Alms for the poor. Alms for the poor.
At
Please,
first,
sir.
At first, he just ignores you.
Sir, please. I've got
And when you say you haven't ate, in a week, he just kind of turns to you with piercing eyes.
What would that look like?
Can I roll like an investigation? Notice anything peculiar about the man?
Hold on. Let the action.
Because I should be very close.
Let the action continue.
Okay.
From his satchel, he pulls 4 rubies of a flawless nature and drops them in your hat.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
Yo.
I appreciate
Yo.
your offerings.
Yo.
And at that, I like threw it back in darkness.
Wait, 4 flawless rubies?
Yep.
You better be sucking this man's dick, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
As he just kind of strolls through the Drassi residence. I believe you have the same as kind of Clark's character. You have a heightened sense as being of like the elven race. So we now crown King Jacob Baratheon, the first of his name, protector of the 7 kingdoms.
I want holes and I want wine.
Never mind, we now crown Robert Baratheon. But anyway, so with your heightened senses, give me a perception check. At advantage.
At advantage?
Yes.
I mean, if I became king, I would just want horse, wine, pig hunting. I mean, I want to be honest.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
What else would I do in my life? You know what I mean?
Sir, there's
16.
poverty and disease.
Whores and wine!
16.
You're
16.
crying about being poor after that.
You hear. Oh. Hold on. And then you hear.
So the crow and then the griffin.
You wouldn't know that.
Yes.
I've heard Clark fly before.
Yes. You don't recognize that it's a
Crow.
griffin, but you are aware of the approaching.
Okay.
And we'll switch back to you all as you all begin to kind of circle over the Drassi residence.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Did the crow ever give us his name? I didn't think so.
When you get to the Drassi residence, the crow just kind of
Takes off?
is going
Just
back
gone.
the opposite direction.
Trust us to deal with the situation.
Where are you going, crow man?
Paint the Edmond Drassi house.
Yes. So
For me.
this manor starts. It's kind of like an assembly of buildings. It's very grand, kind of Roman style.
Yeah. I didn't know you wanted
Like
to
late Roman style architecture, if you can imagine, like Vatican style, as you have like a receiving room and hallways that split off, and it goes into larger and larger chambers, and it's got a kind of a highly decorated wall that stretches around. It's kind of like a compound that stretches around all the way around the actual manor with a gate and guards.
That's one of my next question. Where are the guards located?
So you have
okay.
you have some crossbowmen on the roofs, and you have regular kind of Crown's Guard type guards on the gates and just around the perimeter. Where he is the 3rd magistrate of the Crown's Guard of the City Watch, he does warrant the protection of the Crown's Guard. So what I would counsel for you, and I'm telling you this because of your character's like knowledge of like upper echelon politics.
Yes.
A bold like strike on someone like this is doable. However, politically, not the best move.
Right.
So
Now, mind you, I don't.
So while I'm flying around, I'm just gonna talk to Plick and Matthias.
Yeah, and you are, like I said, with like the griffin, you're high enough up because you have like the griffin sight that you can see, they cannot. So you're the only.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna relay everything that I see as far as the heavily guarded building, the crossbowmen, the guards, along the halls and the main entrances of this place, and kind of explain to them too the same things that we just kind of already just talked about.
Shock and awe.
Okay.
Shock.
And I'm gonna turn to them like while we're flying still. I believe that we have two routes we can take. We can try and talk our way through the guards, let them know we have an update on the missing guards, and hopefully be close enough to Edmond to strike him personally. Or we can try to just run in like a bunch of madmen. I do not think that is the wisest move, but I believe if we cannot talk our way through, maybe we can just still do that.
Personally, to hell with his position. I say we just bust through. However, I have come to trust Plick's opinion on this.
Now what you had to do is try to determine how Nate would handle this without giving away your own plan.
Can he use his shadow magic?
Yeah, it's not. I've been looking. No, that he can't. No, he can't. I've been looking at it.
I think our
Wait a
GM
minute, hang
is
on.
giving you the option to roll for it.
No.
Thank you.
It really needed it. I'm gonna be honest. I think that really adds to this. You know what we could do, and I think it would be really neat because most of the cameras that we use have such good things. We could do like candles everywhere and turn off the lights.
I would love that.
That would be. I think it would look neat. Now we would have to check a video beforehand, but I think it would.
We would also have to film for that to work. We'd have to film later in the day.
Dude, it gets dark at like 7, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We could just
It
push
starts
the
getting
start.
dark at like 5:30.
What I'm saying is like literally just turn the lights off, and if it's bright, it'll slowly become dark.
Yeah, he doesn't really have any shadow magic that we can use as far as that goes. But as far as his character, he's definitely very thieving, very conniving. I think he would want to try to manipulate the guards so he can just sneak up and cut his throat.
I'd agree. Flick's not a fighter.
He wants to get around it. So I'm gonna say that
I say, we lie our asses off to these guards. We get there and slit this bastard's throat.
But after that, I get to start slaying dudes. Correct?
After that, we get the fuck out.
You hear the voice of the gods from the heavens, Jacob, that says, "Maybe you'll only slay a man in a wheelchair." No, just kidding.
Slaying the prosthetics, you say?
So, looking at while I'm flying around, is there? I guess you would say I don't want to go to the most grand entrance, so that way we risk more guards following us. Maybe if there's like a balcony that's got maybe 1 or 2 guards, that we can maybe just talk to them and then get into the palace that way.
Yeah. There's
So I want to try to land near like a balcony where there's limited guards.
Yeah, so as you swoop in, you are a griffin, so you are noticed. I will give you an opportunity to talk from Plick's point of view because he is known to the guards.
Yes.
So if you wanted to have him do something like, "Hey, don't shoot," it's or something like that. So
Don't shoot!
So as we're closing in, like I don't want to just come diving in so that way that they're frightened. I want to kind of be slowly breaking, like announce it, like showing that I'm planning on landing here on this like back balcony or something. And I just want Blake to be like,
Guards, it's Blake, Galajo's personal assistant. I need to speak with Edmund.
as
Yes.
we're slowly descending.
as one of the guards, you descend on one of the upper balconies, and
He's charged.
one of the guards looks over like the rooftop and says, "Master Plick, it's a good thing you announced it because the bowmen were getting ready."
Ah, I had a feeling. Griffins aren't very common around here.
Yes.
But, you like my new ride?
Very much. It's very classy. And with that, we will transition to Salvar. You are watching your companions swoop in onto one of the balconies.
As I notice they come in, I would like to move towards the residence and peer through a window.
Well, there is a gate and there are guards. There's like a whole like wall, like a decorative wall. It has like pillars on it and everything around the entire residence and guards at the gate.
I am stealth though, right?
You were stealth, but there's guards at the gate.
You had to get to the gate. Guards.
Can I climb or like walk around to the back, find an entrance?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me give me an acrobatics to get over the wall. Six. So you, as you hit the ground trying to get over the wall, your beggar's robes just kind of getting in your way.
Can I shed them?
Yeah, you can
and try again.
Yeah, you shed your disguise. Do you shed the face disguise?
No, I keep that.
Okay, try again.
21.
Okay, yeah. So you shed it and you come over the wall and you just kind of sneaking around. Give me another acrobatics check to scale up to the balcony they enter through.
But I just wanted to peek through the window at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
See if I could see
peeking through the
anything.
window at the bottom, you see several kind of not Crown's guards, but warrior types meeting with that mysterious knight as he's directing them.
Could I do like a perception to see if I can tell what's going on inside?
Well, I'm giving that to you now.
Oh, so like I...
Yeah.
Duh, man.
No, I mean like... more so than just their actions.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you won't be able to hear through the glass is the thing. So, well, that's not true. Yeah, give me because you have the heightened senses. So give me the perception check.
Can I do it at advantage?
Yeah, I mean, it is one of your...
14.
14. So you just kind of, it's going to be kind of muffled as the knight's like, you three, nothing. Upstairs. Basement. As you're just hearing like...
So I just noticed that they're putting the guards at, like, on point.
Yes, and you're watching him like direct and go like this and just kind of talking with his hands as he strolls up the stairs and through one of the doors.
Okay.
We will transition. Actually, not yet. Are you all entering the residence?
Yes, we're trying to talk to the guards
So-
to get. Let them know we need to talk to Edmund.
They enter the residence, and the door closes as you hear.
Oh, so
And you
they're,
hear armor clatter on the ground.
oh, they're
outside.
attacked from the shadows.
And you start noticing guard bodies falling off of the roofs and everything.
Oh. Okay. At
One
this-
second. Yeah, I'll stand over here and do it. So Salvar, you saw and heard some of the guard bodies drop.
Alright. So the room I'm peeking into at this point is now empty, right?
Correct.
I would like to enter it.
Okay, you enter it.
And then approach the staircase that I saw the leader go off to.
Yeah, so approaching that staircase,
Like slowly, so I can still keep an eye on my surroundings
yes.
without
Can you
entering
hand
into
me Salvar? Approaching that staircase, give me a perception check.
21.
21? Okay, so in the next room, you hear nothing. It's just silent. Do you wish to enter? Maybe open the doors.
Is there any way that I could like peek through the keyhole?
Don't be a pussy.
You know, you have a way you could fly through the keyhole.
I guess I'll sacrifice 6 SP and anamorph into a wasp to go through this keyhole.
Who's making fun of my wasp now?
As he just kind of pulls out. His arms turn into wasp wings, and he's just...
Is he a normal sized wasp?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I didn't know if he was like a hornet or like a
Yeah, what if it was a man-sized wasp? Wouldn't that be?
Oh, God. Alright, so
Stinger
I
size
enter as a
longsword.
wasp.
And the next room is empty.
Completely empty.
Yes.
Well, then I guess I just come. Well, no, I'll stay as a wasp for a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Bringing us to you all. You all enter this kind of ornate, I guess, guest room kind of thing where where the nobles would receive important visitors. It's got a hearth in it and a rug and everything, but it is also empty.
Where'd the guards go?
They just opened the
Did
door.
they just let us in?
No, the guards were on the roof. There were no guards at the door that you all entered.
Oh, okay.
You all opened that door yourself.
Oh,
okay,
shoot.
okay, cool beans.
So I guess we need to try looking for where Edmund is.
Is it time to find Edmund now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm following your lead.
I'm a griffin.
Oh, you're still a griffin. Right. Okay. You can still hear me.
Yeah.
Alright, Plick. This is your element.
I guess, has Plick ever been here before?
No.
No? So, okay. Just so I understand, is there doors that connect to each one of these?
There is one
So
door.
we came from that way?
Yes, you came from, we'll say this way, and the door is going this way.
Okay. So was there anyone in, when we came in, there's just the guards, or we just let ourselves in, was there anyone that we passed on our way into that
Nope.
room? No? Okay. So we're going to continue, I guess, through to another room, trying to find Edmund.
Go to the next room.
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
To the end of my
Well, let
days.
Plick go in first to take the lead so he can do all the talking.
Yeah, so Plick opens the door. As one of a group of mercenaries in the next room says, "What the devil?"
I stepped in with him,
Okay.
like right behind
Yeah,
him.
so
So
you're-
he didn't enter without me entering.
You step in and step off to the side. Are you wanting to be in the room or right out on the other side of the doorway?
Yeah, my big ass griffin's just following them right through.
You won't be able to fit through the door.
Oh, really?
Like bust through.
Just
There's just a
break
single-
it.
You actually wouldn't have been able to enter into the house.
Oh, so I had to enter more about?
Yeah.
You're already back to a tree.
So I guess I'm back to just a little bitch old Termin elf. And yes, I will follow through the door. I thought that it was like a double door, like French style. That I could just.
Yes. So at your all's entrance again, one of the mercenaries says, "What the devil?" As the Merriman elf in front strikes an arrow and fires it at Plick immediately.
Can I use my boots to grab him out of the way? Or push him out of the way? I'm pretty fast. I don't know if I'm fast enough to do that.
Performance and advantage.
It doubles my speed, my movement
Give me
speed.
an athletics.
Come on, save my buddy. 22.
Yeah. So you just grab Plick and we'll say you move 5 feet over here, right in line with Tyrium,
Tyrion.
and
Okay.
the arrow.
Tyrium or
Tyrium.
Okay.
Yeah, the arrow just in the wall behind you all.
So battle it is. And
Roll initiative.
well.
Can I enter this
All
fight?
right, for me first.
Can I hear the commotion and just join them in my wasp form?
Not yet.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Do you need paper? No, okay, you're good. Just make sure. So war then. Okay, so this dude slung the arrow, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jeremy, are you even any good at battle? Are you just here for looks? Yes. Okay, cool.
Okay. So
Yeah, no.
I guess I'll be taking the L. That's okay.
I
on
will.
your
I have lots of cool things I can do. Yes.
on your initiative, what are your rolls?
8.
8,
Plick got an 18.
18,
I got a 13.
13. Okay, so it will go Tyrium, Plick.
Dude, that makes me sad that
Plick got the 18, so it'll be Plick first.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
it makes me sad that Nate's not here. I literally just saved his life like a G, and he wasn't here to
Tyrion.
see it.
And then it will be Goblin, Terminal 1, Terminal 2.
So you said these are mercenaries, right? They're not
Yes.
even part of the, and that they shouldn't be in a political person's building.
Nope.
Hell yeah, no holds bar, weapons free.
Murder them all.
It's time to bust open the gates of hell with the amount of souls I'm sending
Okay,
down.
so Plick, what is Plick's first move?
So is it just the one person that shot the bow at us?
Yes, but he has alerted the rest of them to your presence.
So is there 3 of them total?
There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 of you.
Okay. He's gonna go. Here's what Plick's gonna do. Plick is gonna become a shadow. Let's do. Can you throw in shadow required? No, we don't have any shadow. We just want to become a shadow. We'll do the Cloak of Night cantrip. Put this bill appears on as a shadow. So basically, so he's going to use his Cloak of Night cantrip. He's going to use his shadow form to kind of basically scale the wall to the ceiling, and he's going to drop down, coming down for a fucking sneak attack on the archer bitch that shot at us.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so go ahead and roll for it.
Just
Would that be
attack.
athletics or would that be?
Yeah, do you want? Well,
No, I just want you to do an attack roll.
Just
Because
do
he
it.
can move across any surface.
12 plus his dexterity. I guess it's going to be a plus 4. Does he? So 16. I don't know if he has any other
Or
bonuses.
are you using your? What are you using? Your
I guess he's just got his 2 short swords.
right. So you would roll 1d6 plus 4.
Well, I got to roll to hit first.
No, you.
So I'm adding his dexterity. I don't see anything else that adds.
Okay, yeah. So that makes
So it
sense.
should be 16.
Yeah. So 16.
Yes, that will hit.
Now I need to roll
2d6s.
dose d6s. That's going to be 7 plus 4. So. Oh, that's hard. 11.
Yeah.
Because you hit him with both short swords, right? Okay, cool.
So like what like? Well, I don't know if I'd be able to. I'd just be able to do 1, wouldn't I? Because I use like a bonus action.
Yeah,
for
so
cantrip.
it would just be like a. As
Oh,
he
okay.
comes down and,
Then go off the 5.
Yeah. So you want me to just re-roll since I rolled 2 at once?
well, no, because it was a sneak attack, so that should give him an extra
Advantage
D6.
anyway?
No, it gives him an extra D6 at this level. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
So
No. I play another
Okay.
rogue, so I'm pretty sure it does give him an extra D6.
So if it's sneak attack, then and it gets an extra d6. I rolled the 1 for the 1
Yep.
attack, so that would still be 7 plus his. So yeah, 11. What's the damage?
Yeah, as you come in, you just kind of drop down and you kind of slice as you go. You catch the Terraman elf across the shoulder. It just kind of goes across her chest. And
Her chest?
Yes. And she just kind of grabs it and moves backwards. That
Lack
will
of
bring us.
opportunity?
That will bring us to Tyrium's turn.
So
you're behind me.
before I transform into any kind of animals, these doors, they all just single doors.
Yes.
If I turn into a bear, I ain't gonna be able to squeeze through them later, or do you think a bear can squeeze
There
through?
are some double doors, but out of this room, it's a single door.
Okay, so we're gonna go to this.
I have a question. This is a meta question. Did he not use his earth spell to like encase one of the warriors in earth?
He's
So
not an
that they can't-
earthbender.
He has a spell that he can move the earth around him,
Yeah, but we're in a
so
house.
that they can't move. Well, he can create it from nothing.
Can he?
Yes.
I thought he just could control it.
What?
Your Tyrium's earth molding.
I know I can use my water spell to create water from nothing.
I don't think I have that. Let's not remember it.
No, you do have it. You used it in the first episode to create a
Did it?
pinnacle. In the
Rumbling
room.
Earth, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's cast or shape a 30 by 30 area of ground.
Oh, yeah, we're not
Cannot directly be used. Something.
Okay, never mind.
How many points do I get? I forget. Let's see.
I'm just gonna
Spell
flood
or
the
no?
whole house.
I wrote it down somewhere.
Your spell point?
Yeah.
It should be in your explorer's pack. It should, or you know, your
It's
SP.
26. That's what it was. Does that sound right? I think no, I wrote down.
It's been so long since we've done
No,
combat.
14. 14 is what it was. Yeah. So 14 spell points. Alright, so let's do. Of course, 1d6. for that. Okay.
I wish you would do that.
I got 3 charges in this. So, okay. I would like to blink behind this big doofus with the sword and shield.
Okay, yeah.
With my cantrip.
Is it like Genie? Like,
However he wants to do it.
you should do it like that. I wouldn't do that. Right behind him.
And then I would like to cast Dancing Laughter on this doofus. I think. Ooh, no, that's a lot of my spell points. I need to save some for my Animorph. Gosh, I know it was 10. Shit. I guess I'm just gonna. Where'd this spell go? Yeah, I got too many. Flaming Sword. That's only 3 points. Yeah, we'll do that. Flaming Sword. Just cost 3. I'm gonna add some damage to my quarterstaff. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Give him the old bonk from behind, eh?
So the Flaming Sword will do an additional 1d4. Unlike other fire spells, it cannot light its targets on fire. It casts outside of an encounter that can use as a light source. Spell will normally last in an encounter. Okay, so roll to attack. I got an 18 plus, was it Dexterity with a quarterstaff, you think? Or strength?
I think your dexterity.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it's gonna be a 20 right here.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. And so I need a 1d6
God, I'd hope so.
for the staff, and then a d4 for the fire damage.
7.
Alright, so I got 4 plus, that's gonna be 6, 9 damage.
Yeah, as you're just kind of, as he's kind of searching around for where you've gone, and you just a flaming blow to the back of his helmet, which staggers him a little bit, and he turns to you.
Okay.
Shield first, and for close combat. And I think that brings us to what'd you roll again? I'm sorry.
Me, an 8.
Yeah, okay. That brings us to the goblin on this side's turn, and he just charges Plick.
Oh,
Well,
what?
Plick's over here now, so
Goblin on this side.
This-
There's a goblin there. I couldn't see it. I'm sorry.
he's actually going to charge you. And the goblin is going to take a swing at you with its weapon.
Good.
Does a oh, well, that's gonna hit you. It's a 20. Not natural.
Oh, yeah,
A crit this level is gonna one-shot you.
For 5 points, as he just kind of bludgeons your kneecap.
Ow. You're gonna get angry with it. You're gonna get mean.
And that brings us to the Terraman Elf in front of Plick, as she just uses one of the razors on her bow to come down after him. 4 does not hit Plick.
No.
Yep. So he just kind of nimbly
Of course,
gets out
I
of
get a
the
20.
way.
You get
He just kind of gets out of the way. The second swordsman, Terraman Elf, approaches Plick from the backside and just kind of stabs down at him. And a 5 also.
It does not hit.
Plick, as it just stabs into the floor. Wow, that's terrible. The
Plick,
Lowman
dude.
in front of you goes for a sword slash. For another 5, which
Does not hit.
Yeah,
Even
as
my
you-
low armor
You
class.
block it with your sorry. As you block it with your quarterstaff and send it back, and he just gets behind his shield and prepares for another strike. That brings us to Matthias's turn.
Okay, well, I would like to draw my claymore as I got clipped in the fucking knee, because apparently only the goblin can hit it. And since he's right in front of me, I'm gonna come down.
Race.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Anyways, fuck this goblin. Anyway, I'm I'm sorry. Let me compose myself. With just an angry, I'm assuming I do hit, right?
Mhm.
Oh, thank God. No, I'm just kidding. But so. Yo! And I add my strength to that, correct?
Yep.
So that's 17 plus 2 for bleeding damage because I'm coming down with the serrated edge. I'm gonna be honest.
And then doubled.
And then double, so 17 times 2, which is 34. Yeah.
That goblin's dead.
Yeah. So how do you want to?
I want him. I want to like I'm gonna.
Split him in half.
I'm gonna say he was blocking because he's seen it coming.
Yeah.
Blocking, cleave betwixt the, just split him in half. Like
Yeah.
a hot
So
dog.
as you bring your claymore up, the goblin says, "Bring it!" You just come through, chopping through his weapon and through him, spouting blood into the face of onto the side of this Terramin elf, but she just and hacks into the floor. That brings us
What a
back
terrible
to.
person.
I get a movement.
Oh, you do have movement.
I want to run up behind her using my swift boots, so I'm like just right behind her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. I believe that you have used your attack though, because you do not yet have 2 attacks.
no, I did use my attack, but I am behind her. So
Yeah. Real quick, I want to come to Salvar, who you now hear like you've heard. Yeah, you've heard and you hear the commotions coming through the next room.
Switch to the sound of that claymore thud in the ground.
Alright.
And I'll drop you in at the end of the initiative.
That's fine.
If you're coming in.
What kind of attacks does a wasp have?
It has a sting that deals 1 point of damage.
What?
Yes.
but
I would like to just drop in the middle of the commotion, transform back,
We'll put you here.
and... Okay, so I have a spell called Red Dragon. This is caster in gold red ore flowing from their body, blah 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 blah. Unlocks the ability to add attacks each turn.
So you can attack twice each turn.
Hold on, by taking player level and dividing by 2.
oh,
That means you would get that. You're a first level player.
So I would just get 1, right? Or would I get 0? Because if I divide by 2 and then round down, because that's what it
Well, I'd
says.
assume. Yeah, you don't have. You would.
Well, no, because if it's 1 divided by 2, it's half. So anything that's 0.5 or greater, you round up. So
It literally says for me to
basically-
round down.
no, you round down if it's less than 0.5. Like if it took 1.4.
So would I get an extra attack, or would it be useless?
It would be useless at this juncture. Remember, where you're a battle mage, you choose spells that you want to carry you through the majority of the game.
Okay.
Because you don't know how many opportunities you're going to have to learn new ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that would kind of just surprise everybody. It would be just
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you still have your actions and everything.
okay. So cool. Who am I close to then? If I just center myself
you
in
can
the
see
room.
yourself right here. You can feasibly move to this guy or the female Terramin elf.
So I would still have
Or
my
Merriman
bonus
elf.
action plus my actual attack, right?
Well, you use your bonus action presumably to transform back.
Okay.
So you have your action.
why don't you elf people stick together and you help out the other elf?
Well, the only issue with that is I don't have any weapons drawn.
You don't have to. You don't spend an action to draw a weapon. Remember, I said that I made a mistake when I did that the last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I would like to pull both my staff and my sword,
Okay, yeah.
and then
It's gonna
Or Gandalf way.
except I can't do that.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how the wizard fight was so less epic than Gandalf just slashing orcs?
And I guess I would like to also go behind this elf here
Okay.
because that's just like a small amount of movement,
So you're just leaving him out to dry.
1v1 bro!
and slash at this elf with my katana.
Roll for it.
Slice through it like hot butter.
So that would be a dex, right? So 21, not natural.
21. That hits.
You roll a natural 21.
My line on 20-sided dice.
Well, not natural 20 is what
Yeah.
I
So
said.
that hits.
I know, but you said natural 21. There's no such thing.
My katana, I think, is a D8. Yeah, D8 plus 3.
It's this one. Yes.
Okay. 11.
11 plus your dexterity.
That is plus my dexterity.
Okay, yeah. So
How is 11 on a D8? People, come on. What the hell?
33.
Our maths is just hard.
Okay. Yep. As you come in and you slash across her back, so she's been slashing the front and the back, and she's just kind of wobbling a little bit at this point.
Which is still good.
Yes. And that will bring us back to Plick's turn now.
Get out of there, Plick.
Action, bonus action on the same bitch.
Okay. Yeah.
With the sword,
She's just-
sword, both sides.
She's just catching it, dude.
That's gonna be a. No, that's not me. That's gonna be a 17 to hit for the first swing,
That will hit.
and then a 7 to hit for the bonus action swing.
That will also hit. Well, 7?
7.
No, it does not hit. Sorry.
So you get one.
I get one. All right, come on, let's go. Oh, let's
Yo.
go. 9 damage.
Let's go.
Sorry, man.
She caught some swing.
Bro, she's just kidding. That's what she has for shooting at us, dude. Well, we didn't even do anything. We come in, she shoots at
Tyrion's
us.
turn.
All right.
With the goblin.
That bitch
Actually,
still ain't-
no. The goblin is not in the initiative anymore.
How is she not dead? Like, she was catching it. It's
She's got like 30 damage so far.
It's all good.
31.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, if this fight gets real hard, you can take them.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Remember that question I asked you in the beginning?
I'm just gonna boop him again.
I just imagine the scene in like The Hobbit when Gandalf
Yeah.
chops the goblin's head off.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. As he's prepared behind his shield, you can barely see the antlers in the top of his helmet.
11.
11
Okay, so
does not hit.
he's here, right?
Yep.
And then he's like facing him.
So you come down with your staff, and he just kind of raises his shield, and you clip the antlers a little bit. It bobbles his helmet, but it does not do any damage to him this time.
That'll be it.
And that brings us to the female Terran elf's turn, who is just besieged on all sides. She doesn't know you're there yet, because you haven't swung at her. So she just kind of tries to take a one swing at Plick and come over with the backside. She has 2 knives on her, on the ends of her thing, and get you too. So she goes like
Okay.
that. So the swing on Plick is going to be...
Okay, I call BS on Plick's armor class, but
Yeah. Look at mine.
yeah,
That's bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
a 17.
On Plick.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Devil do pig.
I will do.
For 7 points.
God damn.
Oh damn! Wow, 7.
Jeez.
And for the attack on you, now how about we don't look behind my divider, huh?
I'm not. I can't see it.
Man of knowledge.
14.
No.
Is your armor still up?
Yes. I still got 2 hours left.
Get fucked or
Sweet, yeah, so it hits your armor and like the aura just pops up and it's as her bow just kind of sticks a little bit before she pulls it back out. That brings us to the second Terran elf's turn, who, seeing you run up behind his companion, moves from Plick, invoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, 17 plus 4. Yeah, 21.
That'll hit.
Take his back of his fucking.
Oh, that one good. 5 damage.
5.
Roll a 1.
Yeah, so on that guy, he goes to run, and Plick is just kind of like, as he like swings and cuts the guy's leg a little bit, and at this point, he's going to take his. He's kind of stumbled by it, which will cause disadvantage on his attack towards you.
Hopefully.
So it was a 2, which does not hit you.
Ah!
He swings his sword, and you catch it in the serrated end, and just kind of flick your sword, so it makes his sword come down into the floor, and you're holding his sword like that. Come your turn.
That's hot.
Ah, man, that really.
I really hope it just kind of anime style. Just
Now, the Loman warrior you're fighting starts with a shield bash towards you. 18.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, vessel.
Deals you 1 point of bludgeoning damage and staggers you a little bit as he comes over with his sword. But that's a 3, so that does not hit you. So he bludgeons you, you stagger back, but your bow staff is still there. Or sorry, your staff, I guess. Is it a magical staff?
Quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff, okay. And he swings his sword, and you're just able to kind of block it while he's trying to hold your balance. And that will bring us to Matthias' turn. Decisions.
Okay, so I have his sword planted down.
Down into the ground.
Okay,
You can roll strength to maintain that if you don't want to move your... Like, if you just want to keep him held there, you can roll strength to maintain that grapple.
Right.
But if you move your sword, his sword frees.
right, of course.
Upslots right, it's jugular.
So I'm actually going to go for the strength check to hold it down.
Okay.
Which is... Man, 11?
You have +4.
Oh.
No, you have +3. Just good.
12.
Okay, and he'll roll his counter. Yep, you hold him. You actually push his sword deeper into the floor.
Good, and then I would like to headbutt him.
Bonus action headbutt.
That's right.
I like it.
I don't know what that would go off of, but...
Strength.
Okay, 8.
Will not hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you push his sword down, and you go in for the headbutt. He just kind of rears back a little bit, kind of loosening the grip on his sword, and your headbutt misses just barely.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Salvor's turn.
I'm still facing the 1 elf, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you could...
I would like to bonus action Lightning Blade
Okay.
and then swing at her with my...
I have the power!
You sucky man.
Power of Grayskull.
9 will not hit.
At least I don't lose my sword this time.
Yeah, well, that was a 1. So
It was a 2.
go back and watch the episode.
Who's 1?
Yeah, so your sword crackles and you swing it, and she's able to just kind of maneuver it away with her bow, and that brings us back up to Plick's turn.
Alright, Plick is hurting.
Murdered this bitch.
But
dude.
Plick, in the wise words of Plick, he'd like,
Ain't no bitch.
Plick, now I will tell you, because you are playing Plick, he does have a cantrip that allows him to phase out. It's
Yeah.
specifically meant for...
It was Shadow Step, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was planning on using Shadow Step to get behind one of these cats, and so you can try to get an attack with advantage.
Well, the thing is I have his sword pushed down into the ground, so it's not like he can really attack me.
Yeah,
Right,
he'll have
so
to
I
do-
wanted a Shadow Step on this side of this cat that he's got held in the ground.
Okay. Right here.
Right there, so that way if that bitch tries to leave to come after me, then they'd get attack of opportunity or whatever.
Yeah.
And then while he's cloaked and he's grappled and shit, I want to try to get an attack on this dude
Okay, yeah, so...
with my action.
Yep, go ahead.
Advantage?
Yes. You do exit Shadow Step when you do that,
Yes. Oh, thank God for advantage.
There it is.
Dirty 20.
though. Okay, yeah.
Alright, D6. Does the damage get rolled at advantage too, or just one?
No, just-
So just roll the damage once. Okay, so 6.
6.
2 plus 4.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
6.
And then I guess that'll be it for him.
Okay.
I don't know if he should. He's hurt. You think you should try to back away from him a little bit?
You can, yeah, you definitely could. Well, I would not recommend it because
Does Plick have anything potion wise?
Plick needs to step in and out, like when he gets...
Yeah, so we're gonna have Plick just step off kind of into the corner. If he's got enough movement to go in the next room.
He has 15 feet, so 5, 10, 15. He can get this. He can get close.
Get close to the doorway. So try to get there, so that way he can try to get out of harm's dodge.
And
That'll be his turn.
And that brings us to Tyrion's.
Alright. So, seeing the doofus just got hurt pretty good. I'm struggling this 1v1 over here. We got
I really
11
need to take this
points.
I'm gonna try.
I need you to take this archer out. I've got this dude handled at the moment, but
I'm gonna keep him in place.
until you can, if you could get it. I mean, I don't care. I'll be saying this in character too.
Well,
Like, I need you to
haven't-
take this elf bitch out.
I have enough spell points. I can keep casting my.
I have. I can say. Really?
I'll just bleep it.
Yeah, bleep that, because that's that shenanigans. What's another word? Hold on. Go ahead. You keep doing what you're doing. I'll find another word.
It's wily husky.
How much does Animorph cost me? 'Cause I want to make sure I have enough for at least one more Animorph.
I think it's 6.
6 points. So 5 minus.
Yeah, it's 6.
I'll leave me with 6. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna. All right. So I think I'm gonna use. So I get 3 blinks within a 24-hour period. So what I'm gonna try to do is blink towards Plick.
Okay, bonus action blink.
Yep. Frog spit at the guy that I was attacking.
Go for it.
So I'm minus 5 this, and there's 6 spell points.
What a druid tongue.
Range spell attack first.
Yep.
See if it hits.
Big oof.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Oh,
There's no way it can hit me because I'm behind everybody.
Because I'm like at an angle. So
look.
I'm right.
well, I was wanting to go like on the left side of Plick.
Plick.
I don't know where you put me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
So-
could hit in theory.
You only hit anybody. But you spit your frog spit, and it hits the ground and wildly off over here, and catches all of this in flames. He is just kind of at the edge of the flames, but the flames start to spread.
Okay.
Every round, the flames will spread one more.
Okay. So are they just
Unless the
sitting on
spell
one-
says does not catch things on fire.
I don't think it doesn't specify. I think it just it's supposed to be acid damage. I think.
Man, that dude really.
Oh, it just says hurls acid from their mouth.
Yeah.
Hits target within 20 feet. Does.
Then it wouldn't catch it on fire if it's
No,
acid.
it just it starts
Starts
eating
corroding.
to the floor, and the floor will slowly eat. Then okay, yep. And so does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So we go to the Terraman elf with the bow, and now that Plick's gone, all of her attention's just on you.
Okay.
Because you were otherwise engaged. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
My God.
Must be nice.
That's first attack. hits your aura and bounces off. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 6 points of damage.
Oh god. Okay.
Yep, and that will bring us to the second Terraman elf's turn. He's going to attempt to, or Merriman, sorry, break your grapple with strength. So you roll me strength too,
Now, is that my saving throw or is that just my regular strength?
just to hold him. You add your strength modifier to it.
Yeah, so 12.
Yep, he got an 8. So you still hold his sword into the ground. That'll
Weak.
end his turn.
I want to
Yeah.
taunt him. Can I taunt him?
Yeah.
You're weak. You bleeping, low down bleeping, no good bleeper.
And that actually brings us
Your mother's a bleep, your grandma's a 2-bit bleep.
to the
Who makes
Logan's
double.
turn with the shield, who runs up behind Salvar.
Oh god.
And that is going to be me. Another 16?
No.
Okay. So he misses with the sword and he goes for the shield bash to knock you off. That one will hit you because it's over. I mean, what I'm saying is it's a natural 17 plus his mod. It's going to hit you. For 2 points of bludgeoning damage, as you're staggered, your next attack will be at disadvantage. And that brings us to Matthias' turn.
Okay.
This is a tough one. These guys ain't dying. One of them died in one shot, and then the rest have just lingered.
Yeah, I don't understand how 31 damage killed the one.
Yeah.
That's like 4 times ours.
Dudes are tough.
I would like to attempt to like
Disarm.
yeah, just like because he's already loosened his grip when he leaned back. So I would like to just fling the sword out or you know, push it out of his hands.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
So 14.
Yep. The sword sinks.
Now is that my bonus action or my action? That's my
that
action.
can be your bonus action.
I'm using that as my bonus action.
You push it down and the sword just goes through one of the support pillars to the bottom floor, and he's trying to pull it out and he can't get the sword back out of the...
And then while he's fucking around, he's bleeping around, I'd like to, after I push it into the ground, come up and attack the other elf.
Okay,
That's focused on him.
Yep.
Maybe. Natural 20.
Let's
Oh
go.
So,
Oh my god!
I don't even want to roll, but with 10 plus 3, so 13.
26.
Actually, that's not true. That is 12 plus 3, which is 15, because I'm using my serrated edge.
30.
30. Yeah, I mean, that's just... Is that a...
That's done.
That's done, son? I would like to decapitate. Like, come up, head off.
Yeah, so as you come up and you come up and she's just unsuspecting as she catches it from the corner of her eye. As the sword comes through her neck, throwing her head up into the air and falling back down in front of her body as she slumps to her knees and then falls straight forward.
And then I would like to use my movement action to get behind this guy as he's messing around with his sword.
Yep. And that brings us to Salvar's turn.
Well, as I'm struck from behind, I'd like to turn. Attack my.
Now it will be disadvantage.
I really...
Automatic 1. No, just kidding.
Tyrion, I need you to go help. What's your name again? Salvar. I'll handle this. He's a lowman, correct?
Yes.
The guy I'm attacking?
So that'll be a 15.
No, he's a Merriman elf too.
Oh, he's
The
also
guy
an elf?
that- what?
15.
15 at the lowest? Yeah, it hits.
And so, since I never made contact with my last attack, do I still
Yes.
have...
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be a D8 and a D4. So the D4 plus 4 plus 5, so that's 9. And D8 was 2 plus 3, so 5... 14?
14 points.
Yeah.
How do you want to do that?
I would like to stab it through his center and like the electricity just kind of... wow.
Thank
Right,
God that
like-
dude had low health points, or hit points.
Just turn his corpse into just ash.
Yeah. So you knock his shield out of the way as he's just laid bare, and you stab your electrified katana into his chest. It just starts traveling, arcing through his armor as he's burnt to a crisp, screaming, and falls to the ground. Just his armor shard falls to the ground.
Glad somebody's doing something besides me.
Click's turn. One enemy left in the room.
In the room.
And that's the one that he's been fucking with pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna go in and go for a little slashy slash combo with his swords. First one's gonna be a 19 to hit. No, yeah, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And then the other one's gonna be a natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, so the one that hits comes in and gets him right in the backside of that, about the kidney area. The other one comes in and hits the hilt of his sword and just kind of knocked out of Plick's hand right down below him. And so give me the damage on the horn.
Hey, let's go. 8. 8 points
8.
damage.
Something like that.
Oh god. I feel like he's tanky.
With his, well, no, I used both his actions. Yep, that's it. All you got.
Okay, and that brings us to his turn. He comes away from the sword. Doesn't care about it anymore. It's survival now. as he turns to just start throwing fists at you. And
Come at me then!
will a 15 hit you?
No, it will not.
Yeah, so he punches and you just kind of bring your claymore flat side of the blade to block him, and he and it hurts his hand. For his movement, he begins to run the other way,
So
realizing.
he turns away from me?
Yep, and both you and Plick and Tyrion get an attack.
What are you down on me? Alright. Plick first.
17.
Plick got a 10.
10. 10 will not hit.
Then I got a 6.
6 will not hit. You got a what?
Oh, fuck, I already forgot.
17.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, so 2 plus 2, 4 plus 3, 7.
7.
7 points of damage.
Not yet.
I knew it. He's tanky.
He's not that tanky.
He can't be as tanky as the archer, apparently. The random archer.
The archer was kind of like the mini boss of the room. So,
Thank God I got some good stuff.
I guess
on
we
it.
dropped her pretty quick then. In all
Considering-
reality.
Yeah, considering.
yep. And well, I say mini boss because each room has kind of like a tougher opponent in the room.
Yeah.
That brings us to. One is dead. That brings us to Matthias' actual turn. You go
Yeah,
after
with
him?
my swift boots, I'm up behind him. Like,
Yep.
he can't outrun me,
Nope,
obviously.
not at all.
So I'm going for another swing on him.
Why? Mid sprint.
Oh,
Oh.
6.
Trash.
Will not hit.
Yeah.
As he
Trash.
just kind of rolls out of the way as he hears you coming up behind him.
And then I'd like to use a bonus action to spit on him.
Okay.
Elf trash.
And now we are at Salvar's turn.
I'd like to recast Lightning Blade.
Quit running, you yellow-bellied elf trash.
And swing.
You have to move to him. Now you can swing.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
What?
7.
7 does not hit.
7?
As he just kind of nimbly dodges that one too. Brings us to Plick's turn.
Okay, I don't want to. I would argue
how
that
this
it's
is done.
nimbly. I would say it's like. I'd say it's more like a parody movie where the dude just keeps falling out of the way.
So-
Yeah, he's like just ding, 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 ding.
Plick watching what just happened. These guys fumbling over each other, just using lightning swords, not hitting and kill this guy. He's like, he's gonna go back to what worked great the first time. He's gonna turn into a shadow
Okay.
up the wall.
Okay, yeah. Let's get a roll for it. It's a sneak attack too, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna hit. That's 22 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll.
Yeah, I won.
Roll 2d6. It's a sneak attack.
Okay. That's 9 total.
Plus his modifiers.
Yeah.
Okay, 9
That's
total.
dexterity.
No, it does it. How does Plick kill him?
So he's like, you fools! And he's gonna just up as a shadow up the wall
Yeah.
from the ceiling, just right down on top of the back of his spine.
Yeah, as he just and blood comes out of his mouth, he falls down.
He was
Yeah. And Plick is kind of in his nervous system. The guy's arms are kind of like going crazy. And that ends that room and this episode of Shadow of Tythire.